Mhm. 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 Did you even start it or not?
I had the creepiest dream last night. Maybe the stress from Gen C's bad mood got to me. Please don't make me listen to your creepy dream talk. It will only be confusing and disturbing. I know, I get it. It's just really bothering me. It was so creepy and so weird. I've never had a dream like that before. That terrifying voice telling me to stay away. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Mm.
Morning, Chief. Morning, Team MZ. Nice donut shop. Things have changed since I last came here. Ah, would you be Miss Emma, the young head of the Looker Bureau? That's right, and you must be Ansha and Hoopa. Shihaya. I hear we got your pastries and powers to thank for Team MZ's hyperspace survey efforts. I really appreciate you both helping out. Goodness, well, would you care for a donut? Raw. I think that's Mimi's way of saying yummy. What's the story with Gopin here? We figure it came from Hyperspace Lumio. Seems to like it here. Ah, got it. Sounds like a lot of Pokemon have been crossing over from Hyperspace Lumios lately. It's keeping my docket full, that's for sure. But Pokemon are Pokemon no matter where they come from, right? I bet AZ would be so happy to see you all making Gopin feel at home. What was Mr. AZ like? Exactly, Miss Emma. I don't know much apart from that he lived quite long. Good question. He's not an easy man to sum up. I think 3,000 years of pain and regret left him determined to prevent others from suffering. He spent a lot of time here at Hotel Z staring up at Prism Tower, worrying about it and the city. Did Mr. AZ build this hotel himself? Not exactly. He was given the land by some bigwig as thanks for creating a guardian to watch over Kalos. When he went off to wander the world in search of Floette, he apparently asked some people to take care of this plot of land for him. And then those people opened lodgings here to help cover the cost of taking care of the land. That's what AZ told me. But by the time we met AZ, he couldn't spare much thought to running a hotel. He had to find some younger people who could help stop the trouble with the tower after all. Ah, and that was how Team MZ came to be, I see. AZ was a good judge of character. He brought you all together and you saved Lumios. I'm glad that I'm part of Team MZ and my donuts can help keep the city safe. That's great to hear, Ansha. On that note, I brought a little something that might help with your donuts. Here, JO4, have these hyperspace berries. Oh, we'll take those. We need those. I picked up a bunch of them while dealing with Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumios. Bet you can make some great donuts with these in the pantry, right, Ansha? I imagine so. Keep up the good work, Team MC. Let Mimi and me know if you ever need a hand. I'm ready to support your survey work at any time. Please don't be shy. Order a donut. Thanks, Ansha. I'm glad to see everyone's doing their best, but does anyone else still feel uneasy somehow? I haven't quite been able to settle down since we heard Corbu's theory about hyperspace, Lumio's reflecting subconscious thoughts. Ah, you had to go and mention him, didn't you? What do you mean? Morning. Right on cue. I'll spare you the preamble. Come to HQ. Time for another rendezvous at Corbu's office. I think Karina's out training. I'll let her know. Mission 9. What's this guy gotta say? What's this guy gotta say? What do you think he gotta say? Oh, get Carbu out of here. She is back. Mr. Carbu is otherwise engaged. Your patience is appreciated. Then you tell him to quit dragging his meathead into his business. Mr. Carbu and Mr. Ivar have an arrangement. Yeah, and the arrangement means G-Boat is getting wrapped up in their mess. Now she's trying to run away and hide in her non-existent world or whatever. Well, it's not like we're making Gwen do anything all by herself. Carbu convinced me that we need to take this hyperspace issue seriously, so I have rallied the entire fist of justice to help out. Felipe, the lobby is where we welcome our guests. We're supposed to keep things quiet. Terribly sorry, boss. Hey, listen up. Keep G-Vote out of your stupid schemes. Whatever has been decided between Ivar and Gwen can be taken up with them. Don't come yelling about it to us. Boss, if I may. A Pokemon battle, I knew it, may be the quickest way to settle this and get our guests moving along. Guess so. Come on, come here, J04. You and me against Ivar and Canary. Oh my god, why you gotta get involved? You gotta be kidding. J04 ought to be on my team. As long as I get the battle, I'm perfectly happy to partner up with anyone. Oh, this is the worst. The worst. Fine, let's get it over with. Victory! You thrashed both our teams. Defeat, how incredibly unjust. It's so over, sorry G-Vote. Happy, if you still got issues, kindly sort them out between yourselves. Canary, allow me to properly explain. While Corbu told me about the hyperspace threat, inspired me to offer a new training course. From the Fist of Justice. The people need to be prepared. We don't know what Pokemon might emerge from hyperspace Lumiose next. As such, I hope to train the people of the city so they can be strong enough to handle any disaster. Who else but Gwen could I depend on to help organize such an effort? She's so reliable. Don't turn this around and make me look like the bad guy for complaining. Fine, whatever. Then I'm gonna help out so G-Vote won't have to carry it all on her own. Got it? And I'll bring some of Pop's bread too. No objections here. Hooray, your newfound team spirit helped you patch things up. Now get out of here. Bet none of this would have happened if you just explained that you're trying to save the city. Bah, forget it. I'm not here to play hero. Let's get to business already. Here's your Hyperspace Lumios update. We combed over the data from your battle with the Rogue Mega Meowstick, but it hasn't told us too much about the big distortion over the tower. Still, we got a city to protect, so we can't just sit around and wait, which means, let me guess, time for us to knock out another round of surveying. I'm glad you're quick on the uptake, kid, but I wouldn't get too confident if I were you. You're gonna keep running into stronger and stronger Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumios. It'll be okay, we're Lumios' toughest trio. These ought to be of some help in your research, Master Boss. Come on, man. Get out there and protect our city. I think you need donuts, right? Or do you have? I don't think you have.
Yeah, I have. Zero.
Yeah.
Is that enough? What
Nope.
do you mean? It's still 140?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, Chocodat. Oh, that's far-fetched. Look at that, my donut.
What should I do first? This one.
The Mega Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, always the Mega Stone first.
Always the Mega Stone. What should I do?
Yeah. Who's that? Is that Metagross? No. Oh, it's the Mega Evolve from Calypsopod. Let's go. Level 140. Like steel? have your Mega. Even with that big gun. Still nothing.
I know.
So you already used the Mega, so you got no choice to keep him alive. So quickly. Not even on yellow yet. He's gonna one-shot you. Get out of his way. Hyper. Got him. For alligator does the work. Like, give me that stone. Need 28,000?
Yep.
Man. I hate to see what you need for the last mission, 14.
I know.
You only on mission 9, so you need 28,000 already. Well, they did say this DLC was grindy, ladies and gentlemen. We heard the rumblings. Not many people like it because it's a grindy DLC. A lot of people don't think it's worth 30. And there's a time limit to do things that people hate too. So this is an overall grind. Now it's a battle zone.
Yep.
Any new Pokemon in there? How many donuts can you make at one time to keep in your... Should just make a whole bunch. berries. Oh, what you... Possibility ready. Yeah, be telling me.
Yep. Can I get this much?
Nothing. 3,000 pounds.
That's a lot.
Oh, she has that thing.
That is me. Evolve pretty quickly. I hope I'm wrong. Seems to just go well. The mistakes that Game Freak made in this DLC is unbelievable. Do you even get poison in this game or even burn? Yeah, you do. Come on, tell me what.
Game Freak. Victory! 2 more to go. 9K. The bonus ball. Get to it. Where? What the heck is this thing? Wait, look up on top of this other building. Oh, there it is. It's across the bridge. Check the ones with the Pokemon. Yeah, but we need to fill the deck. No, not that. The ones with the empty thing. No, the ones with the empty, the ones that you haven't fought yet.
Oh, for those.
Yeah, those. Because you have to, eventually you're gonna have to do it. So you might as well do it when you have to do a deck. Isn't it from like the battle or something? Yeah, so don't do the battle.
Wow, that's a cool.
Getting more than buried. You think you're gonna have to make more donuts to get to 28? Probably, right?
Yep.
Should we just go make it now?
Maybe. Probably make like 3 more.
Yeah, might as well just have it.
Complete mission. serious?
What level?
Maybe I'll just find something at the end of the tunnel. That's this place feels rather familiar. Stuck with my brother even here, cursed fate. It's the Fist of Justice leaders. I've been itching to see more of your Mega Evolutions. We should have a 2-on-2 battle. Let's team up, JL4. And only for 1500? Are you serious?
Yep.
Side mission. There really are like 152 missions. That's crazy. Victory! Mega Phalanx and Mega Chandelier were both so great. I thought our Mega Evolve power would let us smash our way to victory, but alas. You know, Ivar, Pokemon certainly do get more raw power when they Mega Evolve. But trainers still need to know a lot about Mega Evolution so they can make the best use of their Pokemon specific strengths. Understood, I will train harder. Impressive, Ivar. Don't calm down and follow advice from just anybody. This experience has moved me deeply. Please let me offer you the uniform of our dojo. Oh, thank you, but I think I got enough going on. I'm the Shalar City Gym Leader and the Mega Evolution successor, plus part of Team MZ. I already had to drop my roller skating stick. I think I got a patch on. The Fist of Justice uniform. Understood, I should donate the outfit to you, then JO4 to keep going unused. Oh look, now you got a uniform to wear. You good? Sure you good? Eyeball, rude. Yeah, but still need a little bit more.
Yeah.
Get a Pokemon?
Probably not. Do another battle thing.
Battle.
Yep. That's it, right?
Shock at that.
I think we do it.
Who's that?
Actually, I need to look at high level one.
Oh, that's Covillian. That's Cubone. Skip it. That one you've seen it like 1,000 times. Destroy flame perfect. Reload it already. Catch ghost type Pokemon. Ghost type. Nope. Probably back for Lillian. Sure. I still need one more. Still not gonna be enough. There it is. That's it right there. Oh no. Try catching now. He's frozen. Try catching now. No. Oh, God. You lucky. The frozen one would have been perfect. More border. Done. That is wild. I told you to pick the one that I said, but you was like, no, I want to just serve everything. Yeah, but now you didn't get the thing.
I was gonna have to look at it anyway.
Who's that? Oh wait, who's the other one? Yeah, do this because there's two.
Nah. I know there's 2 weeks left. I think I do.
Alright.
I figured that, but I think my gonna stay 2 weeks.
You don't need to do everything. You just need to get one for this thing. You should have did the other one. This is done. Yeah, we know, Philip. Yeah, we know. Best of luck. Who's it gonna be?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, like it.
It's not gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
On the warpath for the next Mega. Alright, listen out for Shiny.
I'm not gonna like that.
Last 2 episodes you did.
I'm not gonna like that.
Save the Rogue Mega Pokemon. Who's it gonna be? Inescapable Tamaka. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's Heatmore. That's the legendary Pokemon Heatran. Oh, Heatmore, Heatran. Stay on your toes. Its fiery power is intense. Yeah, it burns hot enough to even melt parts of its own steel body. That's right, which means we can expect to be dodging attacks that'll burn. Who's Heatmore?
He's more like the. He has like a spiky face.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got it mixed up. I know it's on Heatran. Here we go. Oh, this guy looks like a legendary Mega here.
And then look. I don't even know if I can make it.
Yeah, right? That's insane. Wow. Yo, this looks like a... Alright, Game Freak's up here. $180? Well, I mean, these things are to 200 at least. But it has little tornadoes like that. Alright, he's busy. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Let's fry you to a crisp. To a cocoa crisp.
there. Now you have some balls in the way too. Some heat balls from Heatran. Oh my god. Heat balls from Heatran. You don't wanna poop pebbles. Where's the poop pebbles? There they go. Poop pebbles. This is why.
Why? What are we doing?
Alright, here we go.
I can attack him.
You need to catch Heatran, you can't.
Oh, can you catch him?
Do it in the back. Get this guy Dust Ball.
Where's my little maximum?
Dust Ball, whack.
I can pick it off my. I can get it.
No, don't say that I'm not supposed to better.
Give me a ball.
Nah, you caught a Heatran. $180. Give me that. Mega Heatran's fire short pack some legendary levels of power. For 180, of course. Lumio's toughest trio, you proving your mettle once again. I'm buckling down for another late night. This won't make a Heatran data won't analyze itself. The three of you should get some rest though. I gotta admit, I'm more excited about giant Pokeball time than all that sciencey stuff. Same Karina, I can't wait for more butter. There's a giant Pokeball. Where do these things come from? They just appear out of nowhere. Do you think a UFO? Ooh. Ooh. Kanga. Sharty. Cassie. Ultra. Ultra butter.
Max the butter.
Ultra. Come on. Majestic butter. Hyperspace butter. How did I think of that? Come on, let's go report back. Mission 9 complete. Oh. Mission 9 is complete, man. Hang on, Chub. We brought back some upsettingly good butter. Come on, JFO, short talk. Will do. You show down, show the hyperspace butter. Goodness, one glance tells me everything. The butter truly is out of this world. The bounty of hyperspace is wonderful. The donuts I can make with it will be worth every drop of your effort. Is tonight the night, Tony? Should we prepare the dinner we've been discussing? Yep, I'll go ahead and get started. Cookie? Our dish du jour is a treat especially for Naveen. Behold our special donut croissant curry, the culmination of Ansha's dreams and mine. There's a donut around there, huh? Insane. Look, I'll be the first to say that Ansh's donuts are a work of art. But combining two good foods does not always make a masterpiece. You two must know that. I mean, look at it. It's culinary chaos. Never fear. I made these donuts especially to compliment Tony's special croissant curry. Chef Ansha, you've done it again. Eating can help us build back our energy we expend battling rogue Pokemon. Those are not battles I've been a part of. Come on, Naveen, just give it a try. You can always start with a bite of a donut, then work in the curry after. Fine, wouldn't be right to let Ansha's efforts go to waste. Ansha, this is delightful. Your talent for donuts is remarkable. Why, thank you. I'm no stranger to making curry donuts. I'll try the donut together with the curry. They all like anticipating. What is this? Oh no, stay away. Words fail me. It's delicious to get so much more, an entire universe of flavor. As much as I hesitate to praise Tony's cooking, I must. Hey, Deanta, ever gotten to try one of your donuts? Ansha? Has Deanta ever tried to try? My dear mama, only from my very first batch, I'm sure it wasn't very good. I doubt that, but I guarantee she'll be over the moon if she try one of these. Perhaps. Come on, Ansha, let's eat up and get back in the kitchen. We gotta perfect our curry donut recipe so your mom can try it. At this hour, go to bed. Yeah, go to bed. Now it's time to change up the outfit, right?
Nah, never.
Hey, you can use the chef one, you can use the Ivar one.
Yeah, never.
We got plenty, and also we've got the one that we put the code in for.
Yeah, never.
Mega. Did that shout come from Mita's room? Gotta investigate. That was Lita, right? I think so. What's she doing? It's the dead of night. You better check on her. Saw you, saw who? What's she saying? Quick, you gotta check on her. Lita, we're coming in. Not this, Stormy. Saw you, don't Mega Evolve. Is she sleep dancing? You better wake her up. Mega, wake up. Wah? What are you doing in here? We heard you shout. What? I did what? I must have been dreaming. I think I was dreaming that I was at a dance audition. Yeah, but it was weird. I was tiny, like I was still a little kid Ansha's age or something. I was trying to show off my moves with Stormy, but nothing was going right. Then Stormy Mega evolved and the judge said Mega Evolution was off limits. So I was frantically trying to get Stormy to undo its Mega Evolution. Now that you mention it, I wonder, if a Pokemon was to Mega Evolve outside of battle, how would you get it to change back? I'm not sure, but here's my question. Why was Stormy dancing along with me? Honestly, I don't know, but maybe we're just that insane. We've been together since I was a kid back in Holland after all. Dreams work in mysterious ways, huh? By the way, did you dream about someone you knew? You kept saying saw you, saw you. Oh gosh, I totally forgotten about this, but back when I was a kid and Stormy was just a star you, I could never pronounce its name right. It's always ended up sounding like saw you. Guess I kind of reverted or something. Ah, that makes sense, kinda. Well, it's cool you're such a dedicated dancer that you can literally do it in your sleep, but try to keep the noise down, okay? Sorry for the shock, and thanks for checking in on me. It's fine, let's just try to get some sleep. Here we go again. It's a dark ride. We finally get to stay away. Stop. Hurt. And actually outside of the area, right? Fine. It hurts. Help! The next day, your alarm is going off. I had an unsettling dream. It was as if someone or something was telling me to go away. I had a dream like that too. If hyperspace Lumios is expanding and merging with Lumios, maybe it's affecting our dreams. Say, do you think it'll be easier for us to find the Pokemon that Anshan wants if we let hyperspace Lumios swallow up our whole reality? Yeah, Karina, we can't do that. If the hyper-strong Pokemon from hyperspace Lumios started appearing here, regular trainers like us wouldn't be able to handle them. Sorry, leader, I was trying to lighten things up with a joke, but I guess it wasn't that funny. I appreciate that you're still thinking of my goal, Karina, even with everything else going on. Woo, guess I put my foot in my mouth so deep that Ansha had to help me dig it out. It's odd that we haven't heard from Corbu yet. Maybe we really do need to say his name too. Oops, guess I just said it. Good morning to you, Team MZ. Sorry for the trouble, but would the team join me at my office? I do mean all of you this time. He sounded serious. That can't mean anything good. Guess we better get going. Oh, hyperspace Lumia. Mission 11?
Yep.
What happened to 10?
I did 10. It was, Mission of Lunar.
That was 10?
Yep.
Oh. It said 10 on that?
It was a mission.
Oh, interesting. This DLC gets weirder and weirder by the playtime. Where are we? It's certainly not Corbu's office. Much as I love to be wrong, I think we're in hyperspace Lumios. But how? Hoopa didn't open a distortion for us or anything. Hihaya. Alora's Team MZ, what is the meaning of this? Miss Jancy? Corbu did warn us that hyperspace Lumios could start merging with the real Lumios. That hypothetical is looking more and more like our reality now. No way we can let that happen. Especially not after you worked so hard to prevent it. Easy now, let's all keep a cool head. Emma, what's your read on the situation? Let's start with the facts. Normally you enter hyperspace Lumios using Hooper's powers. But this time you find yourself here without warning, right? It's bizarre. I'll say especially since it also seems to have affected Jantine and me. And unlike when Hoopa opens the way, there's no sign of a portal back to regular Lumios. So I guess we need to find another way out of hyperspace Lumios. Hey, did you take a surprise one-way trip to the Bizarro Zone, or was it just us? Then we're all stuck in here. Great, just great. We're wandering around aimlessly isn't going to do anyone any good if we can't find each other. Your group had better just head here. Yeah. We're in a place that's surrounded by wars, so look for somewhere like that. Surely they are the ones who should come and find us, none? Hopefully, once we meet up with Corbu, we'll be able to find a solution. Sounds good to me. Sounds like it's time to hunt for somewhere surrounded by wars. Inside there. Are you supposed to be talking to these people? No, you went this way, right? Or to go through that. What does this do? The ladder? Oh, I probably made a main screen. Surrounded by wars. It's a prison.
Aspetta che devo stare.
Oh, there they go. Aha, the rescue team arrives. Looks like Lumios is in big time trouble again. Anyone got any good guesses as to what's causing our current predicament? This seems to be the case. To be more precise, power appears to be building within the hyperspace distortion over the tower. And that power is distorting the real Lumios. Which means that not only are Pokemon from hyperspace Lumio appearing in our world, but people from the real world are also being warped into hyperspace Lumios. We know the most about this whole place too. I guess our subconscious minds were more susceptible to hyperspace influence. But if these powers keep growing, every person and Pokemon in Lumios could end up here. And in time, it's possible that no one will be able to return to the real Lumios. No way. That's not happening. We can't let it happen. We gotta protect Lumios. Huh? Looks like we're back. And I'm standing on a desk. The experience we all just shared suggests that hyperspace Lumios may indeed be merging with the real Lumios, and it's only just the beginning. Yeah, but how much time do we have left? Remember how hyperspace Lumios would get unstable if 4 more people went in at once? Think about how many folks we had in there just now. Sure didn't look unstable to me. I bet it won't be long before every person in Pokemon and Lumios could get swallowed up. But we can't stop it if we figure out what's going on with big distortion above the tower, right? That's the hope, yeah. No matter what it takes, we'll put a stop to our world merging with hyperspace Lumios. We didn't work so hard to protect Lumios just to watch it turn into some nightmare zone, yeah? Anyway, let's get back to why I called you all here in the first place. We finally managed to learn something new. Brace yourself for this. We learned that hyperspace Lumios is being created and sustained by a single Pokemon. Just one Pokemon? What Pokemon could be capable of all this? Well, this Pokemon spent a long time exposed to the unbridled mega power from when the tower went on its rampage. That explains why the distortion above the tower is too intense for us to get a read on it. So all that mega power is causing the Pokemon to generate the strange other world. Sounds like this Pokemon might go rogue. We gotta save it and catch it. Excuse me? Once we save that poor Pokemon, will hyperspace Lumios disappear forever? If it disappears and takes with it my dream of catching the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after, I'll understand. My dream isn't worth the suffering of everyone here in Lumios. That's very thoughtful of you, kid. I'm touched. Here's the deal. Once we handle the Pokemon causing all this, hyperspace Lumios should finally stop expanding. But that doesn't mean it'll disappear right away. According to our calculations, it'll linger for a bit, hopefully long enough to follow your dream. Thanks, Kobu, and Anshin too, for being so understanding. But there's still a problem. How are we supposed to get to that huge distortion above the tower? Even with Hooper's help, it seems beyond us. Kobu. If only I were capable of making even better donuts for you all. I don't think this one's your responsibility, Anshin. Your donuts have been nothing but great. I wonder if there's some other way to power up our donuts, something we haven't tried yet. Any ideas, J4? Keystone might do the trick, the power of Mega Evolution.
Mega Heatran, right?
Maybe. Huh? What are you talking about, J4? I get it, and I think you got it. We'll feed Hooper a donut that we infuse with the power of Mega Evolution. Hooper may not be able to Mega Evolve, but I bet a donut like that will bring out some really wild power anyway. I rather like the idea of a Mega Donut. Got a nice ring to it. If we combine the power of all our wonderful Mega Evolution users, I think this ought to work. Right. We need more than Team MZ. It's time to bring our Ragtag Crisis team back together. And a plan like this needs a name. We'll call it Activation Mega Donut. Using the donut of mine to awaken a power in Hoopa on par with Mega Evolution. Wonderful. It will be as though we are Mega Evolving as well. Woohoo! Now that we got ourselves a plan, you know what it's time for. Go out, survey hyperspace Lumios so we can do our thing. Counting on you, J04. You're a real character, you know that? Alright, so we are on mission 11. We're on Operation Mega Donut. And we're going to try to see what we can do to Mega Evolve Hoopa into a more powerful Pokemon. Alright guys, we'll see you next time on EL4.